All right. Think I did all my social media stuff. Let's get to it. Hello, everybody. I guess this is a quick sound check, making sure you all can hear me. Let me move that mic a little closer to where I'm gonna be as I get situated here. Hopefully, I'm not bumping it too much. I have a cough drop in my mouth. I still am struggling with a sore throat. Let's see how it looks. That looks all right. I think with my webcam, it's going to be tough to get everything on frame anyway. So, the Stunticons, 2022's big set. I never got all of them. This is my Motormaster breakdown, Dragstrip, Deadend. This Wildrider, I actually borrowed from a friend. This is my friend Robb's Wildrider. He let me borrow it so I could actually do this this review. Yeah, and this isn't a review. This is just the unboxing. My review for this is going to come out next weekend. But I want to do this and I want to talk about some stuff. Hello to chat. It looks like we got like I figured this is like a Sunday afternoon. I was not expecting anyone to be here. All are, I guess I'm grateful. I want to unbox these guys, and I want to talk about. Let's get this out of here. Get it out of here. We want to talk about this for a second. Anthony is on the chat. If you aren't aware of his channel, HNE. HasledgeNet Entertainment. It's he does Transformers stuff, he does video game stuff, he does a bunch of stuff, and together, his channel and our channel, you can look up top at the bar, and there's a QR code, and there's a Tiltify link down in the description on YouTube. It's everywhere. We are doing a joint stream, so it'll be Anthony. It'll be myself, it'll be Nate, Tom, a group of us playing some Nintendo Switch Online games and doing some, basically playing games competitively against each other, having a lot of fun. October 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we got prizes we're giving out. So, right now in the prize pool already, there is a Nova Prime leader class figure. All you have to do is donate $1, a single dollar, and you go into the incentives, and there's a place to click, and you'll be entered into the raffle. I already kept track of everyone who's donated so far. I believe we've raised 71 bucks since we went live yesterday, which is awesome. But if we raise $500, and the cause we're raising money for is One Up on Cancer. It's a really good charity. Anthony is really passionate about it. They help subsidize the cost of medical care for people with cancer diagnoses, which, if you're not aware, if you're living in the States or parts of Canada, most places, the cost of care for cancer can be really, really expensive. So it's an awesome charity that we're really happy to support. If we raise $500, then Metasaur, this particular box set, is going to be included in the prize pool. Now, I'm probably going to open it up and do a review. I want to do a comparison. I'm already seeing, the differences here in Wildriders, that sort of things. But I am going to we're going to throw in this box set. So you'll get all 5 Stunticons. You don't have to worry about if you can never find a freaking Wildrider at retail. You won't have to worry about, if you're missing a Commander, Motormaster, all that stuff. We're gonna give you this box set. One lucky winner during our live stream. We're gonna be running the raffle kind of at the end during our closing ceremonies, and we'll pick a winner. We might pick 2 winners if we raise $500. The first winner will get this. The second winner will still get the Nova Prime. We're not getting rid of a prize just because we're adding one into the pool. But yeah, that is the spiel. I'll probably do it again at the end, but for now, hopefully you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in chat if you can hear me. Give me a thing if you can hear the music. And let's just get to unboxing the worse, uglier brethren. You know, I guess I'm curious. Wildrider immediately, like this version with the silver top, looks cooler. But I wonder if like it's going to be consistently cooler. I guess we'll have to get into alt modes to do the comparison properly. And you know what? I forgot my scissors. The thing that I was like over at my desk to grab, I forgot it. So I will be right back. I say as I slowly come out of the cocoon, wander over yonder, grab my scissors. And double check stuff over here. All right. Whew. I don't even remember the order these came out anymore. I feel like it was Dragstrip, then Breakdown, and then maybe Wildrider, and then Deadend, and then like Commander Class was different. But it was definitely a frustrating experience not to be able to find this guy. So again, shout out to Robb for grabbing the Wildrider for me. All right, Dragstrip, who in my headcanon, the version of the Stunticons that I got attached to was actually the animated Stunticons. I don't know why. I just really liked the design of the animated characters. I like that box set a lot. So, because in the animated continuity, the Stunticons Dragstrip was a woman, I view Dragstrip as a lady. In all continuities, she's kind of like overwritten. All right, box, get out of here. She's been overwritten as a woman, and I was really happy in Combiner Wars. Combiner Wars Menasor is my current Menasor. I was really happy in Combiner Wars. I believe in her like box blurb or something, they referred to Dragstrip as she, and I was like, that's cute. That's a nice little animated nod. That makes me happy. Hopefully me crunching down on a cough drop is not too disgusting. Or clearing my throat. There we go. Alright. Done. Let's get these. Not the gun. And I recognize Robb, like Wildrider was in storage. Robb, it's unfortunate. I'm waiting on a Wildrider. Robb is waiting on a breakdown. Maybe I'll give him my breakdown as a thank you, because maybe I might end up liking the box set a lot, and I'll need to like grab another one for myself. But like Robb doesn't have a breakdown, so Wildrider's just been in storage forever, so he couldn't find Wildrider's weapons and stuff. So I'll have to talk about that a little separately. But here is Dragstrip. I don't love how solid yellow it is from this angle. I really liked the Combiner Wars reimagining where there's like magenta and stuff. I get it, it's very G1, yada yada yada. Just not so much for me. Alright, how do we get things transformed here? Is this extend? Ah, spinny. That's neat. And then these pieces go up. Yeah, so this stream is basically me unboxing something, gonna muddle my way through, which I'm gonna be very careful. I've heard people break, is it Motormaster that people break on accident? So I recognize my need to be extra duper careful. I think flipping this around. Ah, there we go. That's pretty intuitive. I feel like I could have figured that out without looking at the instructions. In fact, as I'm speaking, I realized I did figure it out while doing the instructions. I assume this is, I mean, it's a way to cheap out on plastic, but it's kind of funny that like there's a bucket seat, which means Dragstrip's head is essentially hollow. I don't know. That's like cute thing to me versus just a way to save money. Let's see. All right, so there's a hinge here. I feel like I want to flip this waist around and then open things up sideways. Nope, vertically. Tuck in that leg. Same thing over here. Open it up this way. Tuck in that leg. Hoping I am on camera this whole time. Yeah, so I have the Combiner Wars Stunticons, so I'll be doing a comparison in the review. This is just, I guess, like first impressions and talking about the charity and the event. All right. So I guess let's do a comparison here. What do we see? Very different color scheme, I guess. That one is that like a more toy accurate color scheme, where instead of having this like brown that I don't love, that like tannish brown, it kind of looks like a sickly brown. It looks like it's got black instead, and then it's got a more, the yellow has, it's more, it seems like it's tinted red a little bit more, so it's a little more orangey. Does this thing roll? Oh. Do I have everything set up correctly so it can roll? That feels like that's not a great roll. Now Wildrider rolls great. But no, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. I need to figure out a like a remote button for my mic so I can mute it when I cough remotely. David says, I just checked all the site unknown. Yeah, Wildrider is like gone. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And you know what? Maybe it was my fault. I don't know. I feel like I had no problem pre-ordering the others. Wait, why am I doing Deadend? I'm not doing Deadend. We're gonna go to Breakdown next. I feel like Breakdown, which, depending on which set I like more, maybe this will be brought to Breakdown as repayment for letting me borrow Wildrider. I feel like the others I had no problem pre-ordering on Hasbro Pulse, and Wildrider, for whatever reason, I don't know how I missed it. I'm normally pretty good about that. Legacy packaging, which, let me talk about this for a second. I, like, this window doesn't do anything for me. I guess that it's nice if you're looking at retail and you're trying to find figures without defects and things, but I feel like it's such an opportunity for theft. I wish these were just totally closed boxes. I think it would look nicer as a package if it was just fully closed off. And now that we've seen, right, I hope everyone enjoyed the HasCon live stream. Let me know what your favorite part of the live stream was. But now that we've seen the box art for Legacy United and also Legacy Evolution, this feels very like muted and faded compared to how crazy the box art in those lines was. Oh, and we've got on this guy, we've got a thing over here. All right, our spoiler, our gun. Skeleton, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying the kind of, not random, but a bit of an impromptu live stream. I just wanted to have like some video content about the charity event. I also, if I'm comparing the two packages, let me tell you this. This looks awesome. I love that everything's in vehicle mode and it's there to see. Like, that works for me really, really well. If, I get it, they want to package things and show the robot mode, but make the robot the art here and then just have the vehicle. I feel like if it's in vehicle mode here, it's less likely to have something pried off of it. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. All right, Breakdown here. Breakdown's like a longtime favorite of mine. Again, not having like strong nostalgia for the G1 Stunticons, I was very down with Breakdown constantly being a like a Lambo repaint. Whenever they needed like a sideswipe repaint, they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's do Breakdown. That's very cute to me. Yeah, Skeleton, exactly. Hi, Machine Museum and Air and Space. How's it going? Yeah. So if you're here for the stream the first time, if you don't know, obviously we do a lot of giveaways on the channel. Like, I think last Thursday I announced a giveaway for what was it for? Dirge? Was it Dirge? Or maybe Dirge is next week. I don't remember. But there's a giveaway already if you go to last Thursday's video, and then yesterday I did the video of the 2 pre-Cybertronian War 2-packs I'm doing giveaway. This is not a giveaway, but it is a prize if you want to donate for charity. Check out the QR code or the Tiltify link down below. $1 gets you entered. If we raise $500, this will be the prize. If we don't hit our $500 goal, that's okay. We are still doing a Nova Prime as the prize, no matter what. Yeah, I don't know. I think he looks all right. I know people were complaining about his vehicle mode, right? But let's get him transformed first, and then we'll make our informed complaints. Flip this around. I think I would have preferred. Here's a minor thing. Transparent plastic has at like where I am in my collecting life, it started to scare me a little bit. I would have preferred if this windshield was black plastic or white plastic that they then painted black. I think I like that versus doing like a transparent windshield. Get this over here. Awesome. Skeleton, when does it end? When does which one end? The giveaway? Every giveaway goes for a week. So if last Thursday's giveaway, the winner will be drawn and announced on, well, it'll be drawn on Wednesday because I have to make the video ahead of time, and then announced on Thursday. Yesterday's giveaway will be drawn on this coming Friday and announced on Saturday's video. And then the charity event, we're gonna go up through our live stream. So October 14th. October 14th will be the when we'll draw and announce that winner during the live stream, so it'll all be live. I feel like I kind of did things in the wrong order here, and I probably stressed the parts. Like, again, this is me not looking at instructions. I probably stressed the parts more than I needed to for this one. You know what? Something ain't right. Let's get, there we go. Get that head up in there. All right. And we'll put this on. So, obviously, like, the spoiler is not attached here, it's packed separately, but what I can see, and this might be hard to make out, the box set version, looks like we got a little bit more blue paint. You see, like, there's like this blue paint here, and there's blue on this wheel well, and that is unpainted on both ends here. Other than that, it doesn't look like, it looks like this badge is missing from the front, which is interesting. Whereas Dragstrip, if we're hopefully again staying on camera, Dragstrip looks about the same, although the box version has a badge on the side that this version doesn't, and then this piece is black. So, you know, just interesting little differences as we're going through here. All right, 3 down. Give him his gun. I wonder if there's a spot for me to, like, tuck this up. Doesn't really look like it, does it? And he doesn't have any 5mm port around on him, does he? Well, that's interesting. It feels like I should be able to tuck the gun back here, but that doesn't look like it is the case, does it? Nope. Well, that's interesting. I'm sure there's somewhere in these instructions. Here we go. Oh no, we can. Okay, we can tuck the gun. Over here, it looks like this square pegs in right here. All right, let's see. So, oh, that's a pretty clean roll in vehicle. So Wildrider and Breakdown, they roll pretty good. And it feels like, are these, oh, these are the same mold, aren't they? Well, that's interesting. I don't think I realized that, looking at the pictures and all that. Is this what people were disappointed that he didn't have a dedicated Lamborghini mode or something? I get it. I get it. Especially if this is supposed to be like the most G1 generations Venusaur. Alright. Deadend. We'll get in here. Oh, Anthony, that's awesome. Yeah, David is always sharing our stuff, sharing the giveaway, trying to do what he can. Always appreciated. Get that out of here. It does feel nice to finally open these guys. I like when I first got the Stunticons. Oh, that's interesting. The collector's set does have a difference. Slightly better remold. Well, that is interesting. I do like the painted weapons. I'll say that. The black and purple, that looks really nice. I was being stubborn about these guys when I first got them. I didn't like that I was like buying them separately again after Combiner Wars, and because this isn't like a Scramble City mechanic, like you really need all 5 of these specific guys. So that was the reason I never like opened these sets up. I bought them when they came out, and I was just like, I'm gonna wait till I get Wildrider. And then, you know, joke's on me, wasn't it? Okay, if we're doing a quick paint deco comparison, the striping is different here. That seems more metallic, which is nice. I dig that. Oh, hold on. Hannah just came in. I'm going to pause for a second, and I'll be right back. Let me get settled back. Oh, I missed some donations. Thank you everyone for the donations. Obviously, let me say it again. We are raising money for One Up on Cancer. It is a charitable organization, a 501c3. A link to One Up on Cancer is down in the comments on the YouTube about section for the video. They help people with the cost of care for medical care who have cancer diagnoses. It's a great organization. We're happy to raise money. Every time you donate, it is an entry, and we got Deadend right here. It is an entry, or I guess it can be an entry into our raffle. We are at $82 so far. Right now, the prize with $82 raised is Transformers Legacy Evolution Nova Prime. But if we reach $500 raised, which I am very confident we can reach, I believe in us, then, let's see, we need to untab something here. Feels like it. Feels like this should. There's like a pin here. But I don't want to go too hard and like break something. If we, it doesn't look like it's locked in from the back anywhere. If we raise $500, then this box set gets added to the prize pool. So thank you for the donations. Thank you, Poke Cheryl. Thank you very much. Open this up. So like I got the legs just fine. The part I'm struggling with is, all right, get this piece out of here. It clearly like this opens up and I can tuck that head in, I believe. But there's also a tab. It looks like there's a tab here. I'm just afraid I'm like gonna break my toy. Am I being dumb? Well, I am being dumb by not even looking at the instructions. Oh. Oh, interesting. All right. It's not what I thought. Okay, so I do need to pull these to the side. I need to detach from the back this whole thing. All right. There we go. Now, does that let me? Don't stress your parts. Look at the instructions. Got it. So let me undo the legs. I did this like in exactly the opposite order that I needed to. All right. With that open, I can bring in both of these assemblies, bring them up. Is that right? Bring them up. Fold this piece back. This whole section goes back. Then this whole section can come up like so, I assume. Letting me... I like this transformation. I like this a lot. Bring that whole section up, and then bring the arms back down to make sideboard pieces. Some pretty... I like that trick. The other two, like, they felt pretty simple, pretty basic, but this feels different. This feels good. Now, question, it feels like this section needs to come down with the thumb down, okay? Feels like I'm there. Am I not there? Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Take a look, see at this one more time. What is, oh, I need to rotate this whole panel, don't I? That's it. That's what I was doing wrong. Usually it's like, oh, you forgot to spinny the thing. There we go. Get those back down. Now, bring this section up. clip it together. And I got these sections down and out of the way now. And this is like the behind the scenes look at how I do the bad job that I do. It's a lot of me fumbling, a lot of me just getting a feel for things, a lot of me not looking at the instructions right away because I'm being stubborn. But I'm not going to do that with Motormaster. I don't want to break that guy. Oh, come on. I know you want a clicky. I know you want to clicky. There we go. Oh, it clicked and then separated again. Well, how do you like that? Clickies forever, my friend. Well, interesting. All right, so let's undo some stuff. Figure out what something is applying pressure where it shouldn't be. Come in, get that in. All right, that feels good and solid. Now, can we do the same thing over here? Come in, get it good and solid. Same thing on the back end. There we go. Up, 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 up. Is it? I think it's. I think it's this piece down here. If you look, yeah, that slot at the bottom really didn't want to go in, and if you look, it's like forcing pressure. Now it might be a little too thick. That might be like something that needs to get shaved off a little bit, because as is, if we're looking, this is not tabbing in super well, which is really unfortunate. There we go. And again, we got gun slots in the back here. I'm gonna put his gun sideways. All right. 4 of these guys dunsies. Let's do the last one, the big boy. We're gonna move our chump Stunticons to the side, and we're gonna bring in Motormaster, the commander from last year, the only commander I haven't reviewed. And I'll say I don't think I have super high hopes. My commander criteria, I guess my rankings. Number 1, up top, Skylynx. Skylynx is my favorite commander. Incredible toy, incredible presence, fun, big, clicky joints. You feel the heft of him. That's number 1. Number 2, Jetfire. It might be a tie between Jetfire and, spoilers, because I haven't done that review yet, Armada Prime. One of those 2 is number 2. One of those is right behind it at number 3. Then we'll see, because I don't love Commander Rodimus Prime. I thought that was an overpriced Voyager figure with some accessories. It could have been at the leader price point and been just fine. The trailer was like needlessly big. It didn't do anything for me. So let's see if Motormaster here is going to. The bar is not high to beat Rodimus Prime. We'll see if it can reach up to Jetfire and Armada Prime, because they are both excellent. And I think it might be Skylynx, Armada, and Jetfire, because Armada Prime is really, really, really good. All right, nothing in the box. Instructions. I do like that they started doing this in the packaging. All right. Am I missing any bits and bobs? It doesn't look like it. I'm assuming all is sword and stuff. Okay, so starting out, this is a good first impression. This has some heft. This is a chunk. Anthony, you're right. Magnus is I haven't gotten Magnus yet, so I don't know. But that's promising. It sounds like, Anthony, you and I have the same view on things. And if you like Magnus that much, then that means... Wait, does that mean you don't have Armada Prime? Wait, Anthony, you normally you get your figures before mine. Does that mean you don't have... this guy? Oh, I'm telling you what, Anthony, you should get this guy. It's really, really good. It's really, really fun. And I'm not even like an Armada guy. I didn't grow up with this show. I have like some visual nostalgia for this Prime, like this mode, not the Super mode. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Spoilers! The review's coming out in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or some shit. I got some time, but I like it. All right. I will say this. I was worried about this feeling too small, and it is small. I mean, this is not to scale. But I'm digging that this is like, ooh, and look at this white. I don't know if, I feel like I'm the only person on the internet who cares about like white tones as much as I do. But okay, there's right and wrong ways to do white paint depending on the context of the surrounding color. Okay, this is what we call a warm white plastic, and this is a warm white paint. They both match. Like not perfectly, but they match in tone. I like this when you're predominantly white and you want to show like speed and aggression. You go with a warm white tone, which is white that tints slightly red. That's where warm white comes from. And then here, this I'd call a cool white. And the tint is like almost purpley. I'd say it like matches the rest of Motormaster, but it's bluish, and that looks good. I'd say that looks good. I mean, it sucks about the scuff. But yeah, so putting his, oh, that feels nice. Putting his trailer on him. That is, does that show up? Yeah, that looks good. That makes me happy. I'll say I was pretty down on Menasor when he first got announced and stuff. I like the Combiner Wars Menasor. We'll see. Oh, that doesn't make me so happy. Well, okay, so this sucks. Is there a kickstand somewhere in here that I can come out with? If you're gonna have like basic hinges, there needs to be a lock so that stays. If I put it down, do you see that shit? Oh, that's really... I don't like that it like splays out like that. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to put them all in bot mode. I don't think I'm going to try and do Menasor on stream. What time is it? 2:40? I'm going to go for another hour. We'll see how far we get. This is just kind of impromptu, and the whole goal is just to talk about the fundraiser. But here we do have the Stunticons in their vehicle modes. I guess, again, if I'm looking at these two, like Motormaster has the a bigger badge. It's interesting they like relocated the badge here. And then I do like this white versus that gray. The gray, it's nice that it's not the prototype gray plastic, right? This is that darker pearlescent gray plastic they use, which is still not my favorite, but it's way better than the... I don't know that they use that gray plastic on any of these figures, actually. Well, good job, Hasbro. Good job. Like, getting rid of that gray plastic is really nice. Let me see if I can find something to compare. Wow, I don't think I have a figure nearby that has the prototype gray plastic, but I think we all know what I'm talking about. It's a slightly lighter tone. It just absorbs, it just absorbs the like greeble details. Oh, we got another donation. Let's see, who was it? Or maybe we didn't? I'm not seeing a name. Oh no, there! Cap Nessa, thank you for the donation. Thank you very much. Hey, we're at 92 bucks. We're getting there. We're almost 20% of the way there to our the fundraising goal. Anthony's talking about G1. Yeah. David, the one thing that gets me about this guy is he has a big piece left over when you combine him. If you do Menasor, the leg mounts are so tight you may be unable to safely detach them. I merged mine, and that is how it has stayed in fear of breaking something. Ooh, okay. If that's the case, then I gotta wait, I think, to do that on camera. I'll now that I'm mindful of that, I'm not gonna do that on the live stream. Let's just get them into like robot modes, and then we'll call this stream, and I'll get more familiar and get more knowledgeable before I actually try and do my review. All right, I think let's start over here because we never actually showed like Wildrider came in this mode, and I'll have to look up and see what his like gun situation is. Do I not? There we go. Separate him out. I feel like there we go. That's just a really tight joint apparently. But yeah, Cat Nessa, thank you for donating. You donated $10. That means you are also in for 10 entries on the giveaway. Again, the current prize is Transformers Generations Legacy Evolution Nova Prime. But if we reach $500 raised by October 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I guess that's just for combined mode probably. Then we are also adding in this box set into that raffle. So keep an eye out. Share the fundraiser with people. The more people who donated, obviously, the bigger the prize will get. And yeah, I think we're starting out strong. Yes, David's correct. Thank you everyone for donating. That's very, very generous of you. All right, flip them around. I feel like something about that backpack. I gotta be doing something wrong here. He's the same as Breakdown, right? Am I? Let's see. Oh no, so his backpack does like split up as part of the transformation. Okay. In robot mode. Canonically, there we go, get those out of the way. There we go. This is like his canonical look. I'll say I like that red paint. The transparent red plastic also does something for me, even though I don't normally like red plastic. It is interesting. The amount of paintwork we got on these guys is like surprising, I feel, and maybe that's just because it feels like Hasbro like has been skimping on paint, but like getting the chest painted, getting this red stripe on the arms, the red stripes on vehicle mode, that all looks nice. That all makes me pretty happy. All right, drag strip. And I just did it. Can I do it in reverse? Man, I wonder if that's something that can be fixed with sanding beforehand. That's a real shame, though. I'd also, I guess I'm gonna, before I do my review video, I'm gonna check to see, oh, is that... Huh. Just some smudge. I guess I'll be curious, like looking up online and stuff, if the box set has the same issue. But people I know have been saying that like this is like they're just gonna keep it in combined mode. I just don't. I don't collect like that. I'm a fiddler. I like to mess around with my toys. That's why I like the Combiner Wars one so much, because I do use the Scramble City functionality. I recognize I am in the minority there, that most people don't use that functionality. But for me, it's like I want to like combine and recombine stuff. All right, what am I doing wrong here now? I feel as though some things gotta give. Separate that. Why can't I pull these arms out? Where are you attached to? Ah! There we go. There we go. All right, get those out of the way. Flip this whole section around, if it'll let me. There we go. Ignore my other camera, my non-webcam camera, which that's something I need to do this year. I've been enjoying like I spent like some money on some photography equipment as we've been like hiking and backpacking and kayaking all across the states. But I think next year I got to do like the video camera upgrade stuff. If I want to keep doing reviews, I need to be shooting in better video with better audio. All right, Dragstrip. I think Dragstrip's the one I like the least. I think this to me does the least as like a design. Which is a shame because Dragstrip has like the coolest alt mode. But as a robot, that doesn't really do much for me. Alright. Pull out Breakdown's gun. Pull off. I gotta get this off, right? Otherwise I can't. There we go. I just did you on Wildrider. You're gonna separate out. Flip it around. There we go. Yeah, Anthony. I mean, I do the webcam for live streams. I use I for like since we started, I've used the same camera. For reviews, it's always been a GoPro. I've used a GoPro because like most of my camera taking has been like on a backpack or kayak or mountain bike stuff. But I recognize I have different needs in terms of doing a toy review than being up, you know, out and about. So it definitely feels like it's time to. I don't want to go any further than that because I'm afraid of stressing the transparent plastic. It also kind of feels like, I mean, it doesn't, I guess, proportionally, but it feels like their arms are short. Is that just me? Maybe that's how they were. I mean, that's probably how they were in the G1 cartoon. And then this piece, I guess you can just hold it. Makes a really lame shield. Is that what you're supposed to do with it in bot mode? Yeah, you just hold the freaking thing. Oh, it can kind of turn into an axe. That's kind of neat. All right, let's see what the axe looks like. Or a blade. Huh. I wonder, can you all hear my cat? That's probably Francis wanting some attention. Oh, Francis trying to get in the room. All right. Take off the guns. Slide these pieces back. Split the legs. Oh, pop a wheel off. Pop the same wheel off again. I just want... Oh. I just want to get you pried open, son, is all. Maybe get a fingernail in here. If it'll let me. That is super tight on my copy. That hurts. I wonder if I can. Hopefully I'm not damaging anything. Just slide in there. There we go. Wonder what was sticking so hard. Pull the legs down. Now that it's stuck, it really doesn't want to come out. Okay, so here's what we can see, right? Here, this peg, if you look over here, there's already, right here, there's already a stress mark there. So yeah, so before I do any more combining with this, I need to sand, I'm gonna sand this out to open up that slot. It's too tight. That fit is too tight. I could sand the peg, but if I already have a stress fracture here, or a stress line here in the plastic, it'll be more important for me to sand out on this side. Okay, then what do we do? Come up top. All right, this is the cool transformation. Open things up in the back, split things up. Yeah, I like it. Flip up that head, if it'll let me. There we go. Close, close. Flip up the wheel on the shoulder. Flip around the forearm elbow piece. And I believe we're done here. I mean, this has to close out. Like so. Flip it around. Is that? No, that's not right. It's got to be this way. He just has no feet. Is that right? The Deadend has. I guess he's got teeny tiny short feet. Skeleton, I'm curious, which third-party roller? I saw, is it Mastermind Creations came out with a roller that's like roller from the IDW comics? Is that the one you're talking about, or you're talking about a different one? Yeah, let me know. Let me know which roller you're talking about. All right. Oh, this is quite the pamphlet. Alright, toss that. What do we got here? Okay, this is some of the trailer stuff. Trailer info, yep. Here is how to form Motormaster. Sweet. Okay, starting out, we're going to fold from the sides these two sections, which if you're noticing on my copy, it doesn't really click. This is... What is the issue here? Ah! We can see it. It comes down, but the plastic is, if you look, it's forcing itself out. There's like contact here, and there's enough pressure here that it's unseating itself. Annoying, but okay. Fold these up. Fold these down. Then we can split the whole thing. Sweet. Easy. Folding these pieces up. And folding them down, and they click. I always like it when like kibble doesn't just hang off, it actually has an attachment point. I feel like that's an important part of design that doesn't always get included. Okay, so those get attached, and then we can unfurl our legs. This is like not a bad transformation at all. Maybe I was misunderstanding what people said. For some reason I thought people said that transforming Motormaster was hard. But maybe they were talking about Menasor this whole time. Okay, fold the wheels down. I feel like I'm kind of skipping steps and jumping around here. Let's see. Folding up, folding. We've got, I'm not sure if it's like, I think I skipped some steps, but I think this is right with our toesies. And then what? We got up top, we're folding in panels. So these panels have been done. It wants us to fold in, on this side, fold in these panels. Got it. Done. Easy. Then these go on the side. Oh, and they have a place to click in. Oh, love all this clicking. That is nice. Getting some solid legs here. Okay. And then, I think the legs are basically done. Splitting out the arms. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bringing them down, and they have a place to click as well. There we go. Same thing. So, I like, oh. See, that's not, this is nice. Let's hear that one more time. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Then we've got this section that obviously needs to like go somewhere. So let's see. It is gonna fold down and like this. Bring our arms up. And this whole thing is gonna, oh, it just comes around. Okay. We've got our hands folded out, and I think that's it. I think Motormaster is done. Well, what do we think? I think that's everything for the live stream. I'm not going to do the whole Menasor mode. Thank you again for the heads up about the pegs. Let's see. Out of these bot modes and vehicle modes, I think Deadend is my favorite. Deadend looks awesome. I like that head sculpt a lot. I like his goggles. I like his proportions. The transformation was nice. It's unfortunate about this peg thing. I need to fix that. I'll see if that's like a recurring thing or if that's just on my Deadend. Wish he had bigger feet. But overall, I think that's my favorite. Wildrider and Breakdown are both pretty neat. Dragstrip is fine, but it's my least favorite. So, if I'm judging this on a Commander class figure, I'd say, yeah, this is like Rodimus level. The transformation's fun, it's clicky, it results in a nice, solid robot mode. I will say, okay, well, I'm glad that moves at least. I don't love that head sculpt. I don't know, for me, I guess liking animated Motormaster, I like a bigger Motormaster head. But yeah, I like this a lot. Is it a commander class figure? No, of course not. But I recognize that we're also paying for this, which if I'm holding this in my hand, initial thoughts, right? This is not a review. Initial thoughts, this feels nice and chunky, and knowing it's going to create a Menasor, I can see why it was a commander class figure. All right, I think for my initial thoughts and unboxing, oh, Motormaster going down. Initial thoughts and unboxing, that is it. Overall, it's I'm excited to get into it. It feels like the are the knees. Oh, yeah, that's really disappointing. These ratchets, and obviously I don't think we use these ratchets to hold anything up in combine mode. Combiner Wars Motormaster had the same issue with his hips, which was really unfortunate. But I think this will be much more solid. I'll keep an eye out for those leg pegs. This little droop bugs me, but it's not like the end of the world. I'll do my research this week. Is basically just getting comfortable with these toys, and then I will record the review probably on Thursday, get it out on Saturday. Yeah, overall, you know, pretty good first impression. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Remember, up top, there's the QR code on the top right, Tiltify link down in the description. If you can donate, it's a great cause. One Up on Cancer, it's awesome. If we reach $500, that's the prize. And I'm going to call this a stream so I can go get some chores done. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day. Bye.